If you're an RVer, you probably know what these are. I mean, most of us grew up with Legos, and these are like the adult version of a Lego for your RV. I can use them at the front of the trailer to put under the tongue. I definitely use them under tires to help level our RV from left to right. And like so many other RVers, I will use these under our stabilizer. Just helps give it something larger surface to go down on. But what I have found with these is because there are so many holes in them, these on wet ground will just kind of sink in. The other thing is you will notice is they can discolor over the years, and they do become brittle and they will break. The other thing is I have these new automatic stabilizers where I just push a button and they go down. But I find myself running back and forth to the back stabilizers because as it comes down, I want to make sure that the block is perfectly under that stabilizer. So I ordered a new product and we're going to give it a try. First thing we need to do is go ahead and open it up and take a look at it. Now I will tell you, I spent around $130 on this purchase, so it's not necessarily an inexpensive replacement for your Lego blocks, but I think in the long term this should work out really well. But what I have ordered are these SnapPads. Now I'm pretty excited about these because they are a hard rubber that are going to be permanently mounted to our stabilizers, which means no more running back and forth to make sure it lands perfectly. The other thing I really like about this is it's a solid surface, so when it actually goes against the ground, it's going to give us a good solid footing. And when we're putting it on asphalt or concrete, I don't have to worry about doing damage or with having to put down those Lego blocks anymore. Now you might be thinking, Patrick, if you don't want to use the Lego blocks, why not just use wood? Well, you probably want something bigger than this, but you get the idea. Now I could use wood, but ultimately, it's still going to take up space in an outdoor storage compartment. I'm going to have to haul it around. Number two, wood is heavy. And number three, wood will warp and eventually crack. So would wood blocks work? Sure they would. I've just decided that, you know what, wood's not an option for me. We're going to try SnapPads. First thing we need to do is go ahead and bring our landing gear up. And we go ahead and remove this Lego block. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and set this underneath it so that it lines up perfectly. So we're going to have to take this real slow, bring this down, get it close. Now remember, once we get these installed, they're not coming off. These are going to stay on at all times. And we don't seem to be going on. Now, that's a problem. Let's try this. Get yourself some dish soap, and we are going to just go ahead and line these edges. This should help them slip on. So again, we want to line it up. Well, unfortunately, it is not snapping in like it's supposed to, but I'm not done. You know what? Let's try a different one just to see if it's an issue with this particular foot. Now, this foot does seem to have a little bit of a bend in it, and that could be a problem. So we're going to move to the other side and try that one. This one I have on except for just the front. And I think part of the problem here is my feet, because they're almost 2 years old, they're kind of bent. I'm just going to continue to kind of work on this and see if we can get it to go in. It's getting there, but I can feel it's in on all three sides and it's starting to go on this side. We have a little bit here that's still popped out. And I want to make sure I get it all in because we don't want this coming off going down the road. Now, one option might be to buy new feet for these, but I think we can go ahead and get this one punched in. There we go. That one's in. Love it. All right, there we go. That one didn't go on as easy as I'd hoped, but it is on. Now, I think if you put these on when you bought your trailer new, this would be a lot easier. This one's going to be a little more challenging because I'm going to have to run back to the front of the trailer to go up and down. So this one, well, it does have a little bit of a bend to it as well. So we'll see. I'm actually saving the hardest one That side to me looks the most bent, so we'll see. The other option I could do on these is you can actually do these manually. I don't know, I just don't know if I can get enough torque manually to get it to go down. So let me go see what we can do. Everybody let me know I'm doing it wrong. Actually, you don't have to, I know I am. This is not the way they intended, but the other suggestion might be don't do it on a day when it's below freezing outside. Might go on easier. All right, I noticed these are sounding just a little screechy, so I'm going to use some of the CRC Power Lube. Let's see. There we go. And it does look like it popped in. I'm just going to double check it. Yep, lips down there, lips down there. I think that's good. Now we're going to all head over to that side, and this is where the fun may begin or end. So I can clearly see on this one that we have some bend in it. Be honest, I'm not feeling real confident on this one. This might be one we end up having to order a new foot, but we'll see. Let's start with this. We'll give it a shot. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe it. This thing actually went in. Yes. Because I don't have to haul around orange blocks anymore. I've now got room for the important stuff in the outdoor storage. I am super excited to have these SnapPads now on our stabilizers on our RVs. Go ahead, check them out, but you have to make sure you order the right ones for your particular stabilizers. I'm gonna go ahead and link a video right up here for you to watch next on 5 upgrades that we actually made to our trailer to make it a lot better. Till next time, everybody, we'll see you on down the road. Good night.